Hey everybody, welcome back to Carnivore Quest. Larry here.
And I'm Cassie.
In our last video we mentioned we might be doing a 3-day fast. Who's ready not to eat?
Me?
We did tease doing a 3-day fast in our last video,
Yep.
and a few people in the comments were like, we're down, let's
I'm
go. Longtime viewers know that we like to throw a fast in once in a while, and we challenge you guys to come along with us. It's a lot of fun. Usually we get a few hundred people to fast with us, and it's always easier when you got someone to do it with.
Absolutely. A little bit of extra company, some accountability, and if you don't want to go the 3 days, you don't have to. Do a day, do 2 days, or if you just want to commit to some intermittent fasting, you could do that too.
Yeah, last year in February, we dedicated the entire month to fasting.
Oh
I
my
did a
gosh.
14-day fast. Cassie did a 9-day fast. We'll never do that again.
Never.
But a 3-day fast is definitely a powerful tool
Yes.
to tighten things up. And now that Cassie, this is what, day 12 of your BBBE challenge?
Day 14.
Oh,
It's Valentine's Day.
Day 14 of the BBB challenge. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We actually just had our last 2 ribeyes for dinner.
Yep.
That we got from Costco that we had thawed out. So we saved those for today. We enjoyed them.
Yep.
And back to ground beef tomorrow.
And having some coffee. So, and those of you who are also longtime viewers know that this has been my nemesis, coffee. So I think this is the perfect opportunity for me to say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, sweet friend. It's been a long run and I'm going to miss you. Yeah, getting rid of the cream. So this is the perfect opportunity to do that.
So you're gonna really? This is news to me. So you're gonna give up the cream during the fast, and then afterwards.
Well, obviously during the fast.
Right, and then you're not gonna have any after that.
No.
Cool.
It's got to go. It's time to get extreme. That whole once and for all speech. Once and for all. Well, it's not going to happen. The amount of cream that I'm having, it's snowballing, and I see the freight train heading my way, so I need to get off the tracks.
And any fast is definitely extremely easier when you are fully fat adapted.
For sure.
Yeah, which I believe Cassie and I are now. And if you're not, if you've only been on the carnivore diet, they'll say a week, do a little intermittent fasting.
Yeah, 18 hours where you don't eat and you have a 6-hour window to eat.
Yeah, it's definitely much easier when you're burning fat for fuel already. We've tried to fast before on the standard American diet, and oh my gosh, it was torture.
You're hungry all the time.
Yeah, you're hungry all the time.
It's hard enough as it is. Fasting is not an easy thing to do. And when you're not fat adapted and you're still craving sugar and carbs, it's 10 times worse.
We do have a video, 10 tips for extended fasting. I'll put that here up at the top for anybody who wants to see it. We recorded that last February during our insane no eating journey. And it was a pretty good video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's got some good information in there. As far as our experience.
Yes.
You guys know on the channel here, we report to you what we go through, and you take what you need and leave the rest.
That's right.
We're coming down to the end of our 10,000 pound 60-day weight loss challenge. How you guys doing so far? I don't know if we're gonna have the participation to reach that 10,000, but it doesn't matter. If we lose 3, 4, 5,000 pounds as a community, it'll be all good. I think one of the drawbacks to doing it that long is some people lose interest.
Yeah.
It seems like forever ago, January 1st. But if this is the first time you've ever heard about this challenge, all you have to do at the end of February when we release our weigh-in video is just report how much weight you lost for the year on your low-carb diet, whether it's keto, carnivore, carnivore, and maybe you can help us reach that 10,000 pound mark.
And it's not too late to jump on the BBB challenge. We still have 2 weeks to go with us. Actually longer with me because I've got about 45 days to go.
Yeah, Cassie.
Join
got a
me.
little late start.
I could use the support, and I'll support you in return.
And if this is your first time doing extended fasting, beyond the video card I put up top, you can look up Dr. Jason Fung on YouTube. He's got a lot of good videos on fasting. He's a great resource for sure.
Yep.
So our last meal is going to be tomorrow, Thursday. at dinner time. So probably around 6-7 p.m. will be our last meal. And then we'll refeed on Sunday night around the same time. And that'll give us 72 hours. And you never know. You know, if we're not hungry, we might even go to the next morning and extend it out further.
This guy might be okay with that. I cut it off after 3 days.
We'll see. I mean, you know, if you're not hungry, why eat? You know, I can see if you're really starving.
I know I will be.
You went 9 days, sucker.
I know, and I was hungry.
Yeah, you struggled a little bit more than I did. You guys know I really struggled around the 3.5, 4 day mark is when like the hunger just hit me. Yeah, it's so hard I even got, you know, like a little depressed. That was really you the whole 9 days. Huh?
I had moments, you know, I'd wake up in the morning and it seems like, okay, I'm not that hungry. Everything seems to be going well. And then the bottom would fall out. And, you know, by midday, I was miserable again. And I was serving at the time, serving food, smelling it all day.
We'll also be announcing this little mini challenge in our Facebook group, Carnivore Quest Community. A lot of good people in there. We keep it small so it's nice and intimate. It's free. It's private. You guys search up Carnivore Quest Community.
Or Carnivore Quest for Women.
Or Carnivore Quest for Women. Answer a few questions and we'll get you right in there. And I guarantee you there'll be a lot of people fasting with us in there. Mm-hmm. And, you know, like we said, don't have to do the 3 days. You know,
do what you can.
We got some beasts in the group. Some people will probably be like, oh, I'm going to do a week.
I'm going to do 40 days.
Yeah, we definitely have some warriors in there, and they will encourage you every step of the way. And, you know, community is so powerful.
Yes.
And we have found that out firsthand our 3 years here on YouTube. And also 2 years ago today, Cassie and I had our last standard American diet meal together. After blowing it here on YouTube a couple times, gaining 120 pounds in front of the world to see, we finally decided to put our foot down and make a stand. Enough's enough. And since then, you know, I've lost 100 pounds. Cassie's floating around 80. And, you know, it wasn't all in one straight shot, but, you know, that's the last time we together had a standard American diet.
That was the last time we were that big. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you something. That night, we ate so much. That's the first time I think that we've ever been like, okay, we're going to go on a diet. And so FOMO sets in. Let's eat whatever we can and as much as we can. We actually threw food away. Yeah. We've never done that.
No.
Oh, that was the most ridiculous feeding frenzy I think I've ever had.
We pigged out.
It was terrible.
For sure. And, you know, that's what addicts do, right? And the next day, February 15th, was when we started. And, you know, a lot of people get confused about that, you know, because some of our thumbnails say carnivore diet 2 years.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you say you've had a YouTube channel for 3 years. Yeah. Well, that's true. You know, but, you know, we did the carnivore diet a couple months, then we fell and
rinse and repeat
a few times, and we finally, it took us a year.
We're doing good.
Yeah, it took us a year to finally make a stand, you know, and make the change and decide we wanted to really change our life. And that's right around the time we really started making some relationships here on YouTube, realizing that we could help people. And it's been awesome ever since.
Yeah, it really has been.
Yeah, you know, we're not to our goals yet, but we'll get there. You know, 180 pounds ain't nothing to shake a stick at.
That's right.
Yeah, Cassie and I were on our way back from our CPA today, and she was saying, you know, we're going to show all the naysayers, because we still got naysayers out there. Oh, you guys haven't lost all the weight yet. You know, you'll see. You'll see, man. We'll get there. You'll see. If you aren't going to check any of those resources I mentioned out, just remember to drink plenty of water, take your electrolytes, and stay hydrated. That's the most important thing while you're fasting. And, you know, have fun with it. Challenge yourself. We're really hoping to get some folks to come along on the fast with us. And it's always really cool when someone has never fasted and they do it with us the first time. It's kind of like a badge of honor. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys, thanks again for stopping by today. Let us know in the comments if you're coming on this fasting adventure with us, and let us know how many days you're going to do. 1, 2, 3. What's your plan? Remember, our last meal is going to be dinner Thursday night. So that'll give you a full day to decide if you're going to do it or not. And hey, it'd be really cool if you share this video with somebody maybe they could use a fast. And guys, hit the like button before you bail. Really appreciate it. You guys know it helps the channel out. We'll see you in the next one. Remember, no sugar, no carbs,
no eating.